Wish you a pleasant day, my dear students. Children, in the previous class we had discussed about asexual reproduction in plants. What are the different modes of asexual reproduction? Vegetative propagation, budding, fragmentation and spore formation are the different asexual methods of reproduction in which new plants are produced. In this class we are going to study about sexual reproduction in plants. What is sexual reproduction? Sexual reproduction means new plants are produced from sexual parts of a plant. What is the sexual part of a plant? The sexual part of a plant is its flower. And flower always looking colorful and fragrant to attract bees and butterflies for pollination. Now let's see what are the different parts of a flower. The different parts of a flower are sepals, petals, stamen and pistil. And the outermost green colored part of the flower is known as sepals. And sepals protect the flower when it is in bud stage. Also, it carries all other floral parts. When we take away the sepals, it will be a cup-shaped structure. And the second part of the flower is the petals. These are the petals. Petals are colorful to attract bees and butterflies. The inner third part of the flower is stamen. This is the stamen. You will be able to see short stems with boxes, yellow boxes. This short stems with the yellow box is known as stamen, and the box-like structure is known as anther. Inside the anther, there are yellow powdery substances which are known as pollen grains. The pollen grains later forms male gametes. And fourth and last part of the flower is pistil. This is the pistil. Pistil is staying inside the flower. When we cut this flower into two, you will be able to see the pistil. And this is the flower which gets divided into two, and as a result you will be getting this long structure which is known as pistil. The pistil has three parts. The lower and broad part is known as ovary, and the long white tube is known as style, and there is a colorful branchy part at the top which is known as stigma. The pollen grains are normally deposited over the stigma. So this is the pistil. Pistil is the female reproductive part of a flower. And inside the ovary, you will be able to see oval structures known as ovules, and these ovules grow into seeds. Now let's see different types of flowers. There are unisexual flowers and bisexual flowers. What is a unisexual flowers? Some flowers contain only stamens, and some other flowers contain only pistil. So, if the flower contains only stamen or pistil, such a flower is known as unisexual flower. Unisexual flower. Unisexual means, uni means one. Only one type of sex organ is present, either stamen or pistil. The next type of flower is bisexual flowers. For unisexual flowers, examples are pumpkin, papaya, etc. In pumpkin and papaya, there are two different types of flowers, male flowers and female flowers. Male flowers bear only stamens and female flowers bear only pistils. And bisexual flowers, for example, pea hibiscus. This is a hibiscus flower and it is a bisexual flower. It contains both stamen and pistil. So, if a flower which contains both male and female reproductive parts, that is stamen and pistil, the flower is known as bisexual flower.